It's funny how the most overlooked materials often hold the most potential. People see pallets as junk, splintered wood used once, then tossed away. But I see something else. Possibility. This project began with a simple goal: build an entire outdoor lounge set from discarded pallets. No fancy lumber, no expensive hardware, just what most people would throw out. I started by sourcing about 8 standard shipping pallets, each roughly 4 feet by 3 feet. Some were weathered, some cracked, but all solid enough for structure. First step was inspection and disassembly. That's the hardest part of any pallet project. Every nail fights you like it doesn't want to leave. So I used a pry bar, hammer, and reciprocating saw to free each plank carefully. You want clean boards, not splintered pieces. Once everything was stripped, I sorted the wood by size and thickness. Thicker boards for framing, thinner ones for the surface. Then came the sanding hours of it. Starting with 80 grit to remove dirt and rough edges, then 120 to smooth it out. This step transforms them from trash wood to workable lumber. For the main build, I began with the sofa frame. 2 pallets stacked together formed the base. I cut a third one to create the backrest and secured it at a 100-degree angle using long 3-inch screws and metal corner braces. The key is stability. Never rely on old pallet joints. Always reinforce your structure. Next came the armrests, made from leftover blocks cut to uniform height. I added them to each side, giving the piece a defined silhouette. Simple geometry, strong presence. Once the sofa frame was done, I moved to the coffee table. This one was creative. I joined 2 small pallet tops, added caster wheels on the base, and sanded the top perfectly flat. A little wood filler between the gaps, and suddenly, it looked like it came out of a boutique showroom. For the finish, I didn't want to hide the character of the wood. Every dent, every scar tells a story. So instead of opaque paint, I used a walnut stain followed by 2 coats of exterior-grade matte polyurethane. The result: warm, rustic tones that glow under evening light and stay protected from rain. Now, furniture isn't just about structure, it's about experience. So I built custom cushions from outdoor fabric and high-density foam. Olive green and charcoal, subtle, earthy, timeless. When I finally set the pieces outside, under the string lights, with the first golden hour rays hitting the wood, it didn't look like recycled material. It looked designed, intentional. That's the beauty of working with pallets. They force you to see design through limitation. You don't have infinite options, you have what's in front of you. And when you make something elegant out of something ordinary, that's real craftsmanship. To elevate the space, I added small touches: a side table with an inset tile top, a low planter box made from leftover pallet strips, and a small shelf for candles. Together, it became an outdoor corner that feels like retreat, not a backyard. In total, I spent less than $70, mostly on screws, sandpaper, and finish. Everything else came from waste. And yet the result? A full outdoor lounge set that looks handcrafted and designer grade. There is a principle I follow in builds like this: materials are never cheap, only our imagination can be. When people visit, they always ask where I bought the furniture. And I tell them, it wasn't bought, it was rescued. That's what makes it special. Because building from pallets isn't just recycling wood, it's reclaiming value. Taking what's forgotten and giving it form, function, and life again. Sometimes you don't need money to build beauty. You just need vision, a few tools, and the willingness to get your hands dirty.